close.
Yeah, just have to. Okay, so the reason I was flustered and I didn't say my name is we also have new shirts that are first member exclusive, and I was supposed to show them off, and at 5 o'clock on the fucking dot,
Came straight
Gavin
from,
comes
7
running
Days
in
to
here
Die.
with a very full cup of coffee, and he spilled coffee all over the shirts I have to show. So imagine these
they're on the
shirts
table.
without coffee, and you'll get an idea of what the shirts are supposed to look like. First of all, we have a coffee-stained green, like grape shirt.
Oh man,
It's all the way to the back. It went all the way through.
it was a full cup.
It went all the way through to the other shirt as well. Rooster Teeth first. I like that shirt.
I can get behind that one. The fifth people like grape shirt, not so much.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do we keep making the same shirt?
No. Now it's green. It's totally different.
So much mileage out of it. Wasn't even a joke. It was just a statement about people and grapes.
Well, people do like grapes.
I feel like so. Is the plan to go for
They're slacking me. Do you want fresh shirts, coffee free? No, it's okay. Gavin already fucked it up.
Is the idea to make them every color of grape? Is that why they've chosen that color?
What colors are left? What other colors of grape are there?
Aside from
Wasn't
mine,
there a
right?
gray shirt?
There was. Those are like rotten grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was an inverted one because the gray was the shirt and then the text was purple.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Also,
now we need a gray shirt with green text.
the inside of grapes are kind of gray.
Yeah.
That's true.
You ever had the cotton candy grapes?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're gross.
Oh, really?
I
think they're
hated it.
great.
You
They're
tried?
green though. Yeah.
Wait,
They're
what do you
colored
mean
green.
cotton candy?
They're like, I don't know what they do to them, like, but just the way they're grown, they taste like cotton candy. They don't like rub sugar on them or anything, but they're really good.
It was like they selectively bred grapes across several generations to like bring out this trait where they taste like cotton candy.
Yeah, they're available for like a month. They're in like
Do
July.
you think you could do that with people?
Well, that's evolution, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but like
Go on.
breed people to where like certain, I don't know, like they taste good.
Oh, like for flavor.
Yeah.
I think
like
the Germans did that.
No, but like, all right, selectively breed people. Also eat pineapple and all the other things to make people taste good, right?
Pineapple doesn't make people taste good. I think it's limited. It's
Parts
to
of
piss
people.
and semen
Yeah.
and stuff.
I think that might be what Chris is talking about.
Right.
Well, I don't know. It's up for interpretation. You can do whatever you want.
So you want to breed the best tasting man specimen.
Right.
Yeah.
Through multiple generations, like 100 years from now, he'll have it.
That's such a long term goal, though.
Yeah, but when the aliens come, we'll know we'll know who to give them.
So they get sucked off and enjoy it the most.
I'm going to get an interstellar blowjob. Now I understand why Matthew McConaughey lives behind the bookcase.
Well, the aliens are here. They want to suck off one human. Who have we got?
It has to be the best possible human or they're going to destroy the
We
planet.
got to keep them out.
Yeah, but make sure he tastes good.
Is there a way to measure the most pleasant taste scientifically? Because
I'm not volunteering.
someone somehow has the best tasting semen on the planet. Who is this man?
Someone who loves pineapple.
I mean,
Probably someone in Hawaii, right?
You're not supposed to eat too much pineapple because it sort of dissolves you a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why it like tingles when you eat it.
wait,
Yeah.
it dissolves you.
Yeah,
It's
it
acidic.
it dissolves your mouth.
Yeah.
That's why like
throat.
pineapple burns a little bit when you eat it. It's because it's dissolving the inside of your mouth.
Oh, well.
So yeah, don't eat too much.
It's a
So
trade-off. Do you want a mouth or do you want good tasting semen? That's the
Yeah.
crux.
So this is
one of
actually
life's-
a really good segue. I read a story the other day. I've got a prop back here.
Okay.
I read a story the other day that the world record for the longest penis got broken. It's a man in Killeen whose penis is 19.1 inches long.
What? Jesus.
So I heard that number and I thought, that's a really big number. So I asked for a tape measure because I wanted to show you guys exactly how big a
That's got to be
19.1
longer than like.
in what state is it 19 inches?
You know what was funny? I
would
heard you
assume-
earlier talking about 19 inches, and I almost made a joke about that being a big penis,
Look.
but I was like,
You could literally suck your own dick.
you wouldn't even have to try.
You could
You could
suck it-
accidentally.
Yeah, you could suck it by accident.
It's like two long dicks end to end.
Can I see it?
You said he's in Killeen, Texas?
Yeah.
I used to live there, unfortunately.
The amount of
Oh, I did one other thing. Let me show you before you give it to Chris. It goes below the knee.
Oh. Can we? He's in Texas. Can we get him on the podcast?
Yeah, can we get him on FaceTime right now?
Well, how would we show it without being?
We need like 6 iPhones. And we'll just...
you get those little wide angle attachment lenses on the iPhone. Do we have anything we could measure it up against?
Yeah, hold on.
Patrick's gonna find us some things. So it's like, and the old record was 18.9 inches. So how disappointed do you think you're that guy? It's like, oh man.
Well, he's probably. I mean,
all right, give me that.
All right. There you go.
God, could you imagine if both of them had a 3-way with a girl? They could almost touch end to end.
Yeah,
Dude.
it'd be like a Steelers.
It's bigger than the parking
Bigger
cone.
than a parking cone.
They're out of cones. Okay, can you lie down on your back and get aroused for us?
Oh,
No, okay, all right. I think that could go straight through someone.
Are we just finding stuff?
Yeah.
That could go.
Patrick's just handing me
How
shit.
high is this table?
Hold on. Let me do this.
This is some carrot top stuff right here.
We got prop.
Yeah. Almost.
Oh.
One hard
It's-
drive bigger than the other.
He's measuring a computer now.
Yeah.
There. It's that big.
It's as long as the computer tower.
Right.
All right. Oh shit. Well, here, give me those shirts. Let me clean up this beer.
What high quality fur shirts? You can even wear them.
Should we sell this specific one?
We should auction these off for extra
Beer
life.
and coffee all over it.
There you go.
Like, there's no advantage to having something that big.
No.
No, I mean, it would. You'd get like 4 inches into a woman and be like
You could
bottoming
hurt
out.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do with the rest of it? You could hurt yourself.
You could like, you know where I was going.
Yeah. If you, even if you could chop the whole thing off and put the back of it into someone else, they still wouldn't meet in the middle.
What are you doing, Chris?
I'm seeing what would happen if 2 people had a threesome. And one's in the middle. Hold up.
Wait, are you doubling? Are you just doubling the penis?
So in the asshole, right? Yeah. They would touch.
You're so happy by that, Chris.
Chris just wants to be skewered. It's a, yeah.
They would touch somewhere like
right by the stomach.
They'd start bumping against each other.
Lower lungs.
That's way too big. I couldn't believe that story when I read it, and then it was even more unbelievable when I popped out the tape measure and started measuring.
Yeah, do 19 again and do it from your mouth to like and hold your head back and see where it ends.
Yeah, sword swallower. How did he get that
Good job it's on
certified?
YouTube, this one.
You just call up Guinness Book of World Records like, hey, will you come measure my dick?
All right, put it down.
Well, it would go out his back apparently, but
Okay, so it's like
to kidney level.
it's like
Yeah. of all the ways you could have measured that, you did it the hardest way possible.
Unbelievable.
yeah, that's
I do not envy that man.
that's through the pancreas. That's how you get diabetes.
You could put on jeans and trap the bell end in your knee if you like bent your leg.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I
rough.
don't think you could wear shorts.
No, that's a good thought.
Well, I mean, that's erect, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if he got an erection while wearing shorts.
Well, I mean, if it was a semi, it would still just slip out the bottom,
Right. But isn't when
unless
you're,
he can ball it up.
He might have some system.
but when you're that big, like it doesn't actually get that hard. I feel like I've read that. I've read this. I
Well,
haven't
yeah,
had that
you'd
many.
probably pass out because of all the blood rushing from the rest of your body.
You'd have to have. I mean, is there a way to like pump yourself full of extra blood?
Well, maybe
like Lance Armstrong.
No, but like, okay, so you know how you have blood pressure? I assume that's like how pressurized your blood is.
Sure.
So if you get blood transfusions whenever you go to the doctor and need more blood, if you just give yourself extra blood, is that going to give you like a firmer, harder erection?
It's like you, instead of like taking Viagra, you like slowly leach blood off of yourself and store it in the fridge and then put it all back in at once.
Yeah, I feel like you need to be like a camel and have like a blood hump to
Yeah.
power this extra length in your penis.
You just open your closet, just bags of blood right before sex. Like, let me hook up.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That would be intimidating. It'd be quite a process. Like, hold up, I need more blood
I
for
gotta
this
power
thing.
my erection. with human blood.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Anyway, moving on to other
What other segues do you have?
less before you and I about that Horizon milk that stays good forever.
Yeah.
Have you all ever seen that?
Is that the one with the red?
It's red. It's got like a cow on it.
Oh yeah, I buy that just because it stays good.
Yeah, it's good for like 3 months or something.
Yeah.
It's like a ridiculously long amount of time.
Do you refrigerate it or no?
That's what I'm getting at. I read this weekend that you don't have to refrigerate it before you open it.
You having a laugh? Wow, what is this stuff that I'm drinking?
Apparently, it's ultra pasteurized. So when they pasteurize it, they use like a really high temperature, and then once they seal it, it's fine. You don't have to refrigerate it. Once you open it, you do have to refrigerate it. But that they don't keep it on the shelves because people don't trust warm milk. Like nobody would want to buy milk
We should
on a
run
warm
to
shelf like
HEB
that
now and buy some and just leave it on the set
for like a month.
for longer than a month. It will last a month in the fridge once it's open, but longer than we should leave it for a year and see if we can drink it in a year.
Or just do just push it to the limit. Maybe just do the 3 months.
3 months? The thing is, once we open it, we're committed to.
You got to drink it.
Okay,
They're sending Ben.
we'll get some of that weird milk.
Wait, just in time. We could. Can Ben get two? We could do one at Extra Life and then one at next year's Extra Life.
Oh,
That's great. We'll write the date to be open on it.
Yes.
I like that. The thing, yeah, because I've had times where it's been like Christmas time and I've gone home for like a week, or sometimes I've gone home to renew my visa, which takes way longer, and I've come back and my milk is still good, and that to me is insane. Like living in England where all the milk I ever had was bad in like 5
That's why I buy it. Like I know, like I don't drink a lot of milk, and if I'm traveling,
yeah, I mainly just have it like cereal and putting it in tea and stuff.
they said that when I read the article I read said there was another brand that did it also, Stonyfield, but I've never seen that one. The only one I know is that Horizon.
I feel like the times I've been to Europe, not England, but my brother lives in Berlin, like they drink warm milk too, or like when they buy it, it's warm. Like when I wanted fresh milk or like refrigerated milk, it was hard to find. And my relatives by marriage, my brother's German wife thought I was a weirdo for wanting cold milk, and I was like, I don't.
You want milk on the rocks?
Yeah, it was strange.
I mean, that's how it comes out.
Warm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's naturally warm.
Yeah.
But I guess
I think it's just to do with the way you grew up drinking it. If you grew up drinking it warm, it's probably weird to have it ice cold.
Oh, someone who is this on Twitter, CC Caputo says you wouldn't need your cold mailbox anymore.
There you go. Crap invention.
Yeah.
You're what?
Well, I thought it'd be a good invention. Because if you get groceries delivered, right, and there's milk in there, and we live in Texas, it goes hot.
Uh-huh.
So there was like an ice box or a cold mailbox, refrigerated. What's funny about it? It makes sense. And they'd slop all the milk in there. And then you'd have to like rush home and save your milk.
It's just have a fridge outside by your front lawn.
That's what we said.
Look,
Yeah.
if I just put a mini fridge outside my front door, someone's going to nick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chain it.
So you what? You
It's going to look so ugly, a chained up fridge. It'll look like such a trashy arsehole.
What if someone just came in and like was just taking your groceries?
What?
Like
They
they
just
just go
open
buy
your
their can of
mailbox?
beer.
Yeah, but why would they check it? Like, nobody nicks your mail.
Sometimes it happens.
People stolen your mail before?
But people have their mail stolen. People have
Also,
packages stolen.
that's a federal offense.
So's nicking milk, probably.
I don't know about milk.
That's local.
Yeah, that's like such a mild crime. No one's. It's like he stole my milk.
If someone nicked my milk, I would be equally annoyed.
If you call a police officer, you'd be like, "Yes, officer, someone stole my milk," and they're like, "From what?" Well, I have this fridge mailbox, and he's like, "You have a mailbox fridge?" He's like, "Yeah, because sometimes I like to get groceries delivered and blah blah." Get it.
Stole from the local milk people.
So Patrick is saying that milk leaves the cow at 101 degrees Fahrenheit and is promptly cooled and stored at 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
So not frozen, but close.
Yeah.
That's some hot milk. 101.
Yeah. And I looked up ultra pasteurization, which is that process that they use for Horizon. It's the process of heating milk to approximately 280 degrees Fahrenheit for just 2 seconds and then chilling it back down rapidly.
2 seconds. What happens if you go longer? Does it start evaporating?
I guess. I don't know.
Have you ever had fresh milk from a milk? I mean from a cow. From a cow.
From a moo-moo? You had moo-moo that's been fresh?
Cow dropped its moo.
Fresh milk from a cow.
I've had fresh goat milk, but I've never had fresh cow milk.
Never had fresh milk other than maybe when I was a baby.
Can we get Ben to go and get a cow while he's out? Would you suck straight from a cow?
Like, are you talking about like squirting into my mouth or actually sucking on the teat?
Either.
It's not that much difference, really.
Well, one's a little grosser. I would. Yeah, I think I would. I would just, if someone was like, or if I guess I could do it if. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Josh? Thoughts?
Yeah, I'd probably do it. Yeah.
I mean, imagine
Once.
what if you're like,
I'll do it once.
Do anything once.
Yeah.
What's the gnarliest, grossest thing you've ever done?
Ooh.
Like on the level of sucking straight from a cow udder.
mine would have been something on Extra Life stream. I ate like a
Oh god, yeah.
like
you
a
guys went crazy.
spider and egg and all that weird stuff, and then baby birded it to. I don't know.
So disgusting.
I ate that double down with Jack's beard hair.
Oh,
jeez.
yeah, that was pretty.
That's pretty bad.
I can't think of mine. I remember we used to trick my little brother into drinking pee that was in Mountain Dew bottles as a kid.
Oh,
What?
Well, it was mostly my older brother who did it. But I remember one trip we were riding in my dad's truck, and he had it was my two younger brothers. The older one of the two had made the younger one drink, and he just started crying, and no one knew why. And so everyone looks back, and we're like, "What's wrong?" And then eventually got out that he'd pissed in this Mountain Dew bottle and made him drink it. And then my dad was like, "All right, I can either pull over and spank your ass right now, or you can take a big chug from it yourself." So he decides he's gonna drink it. So he takes the bottle and he puts it to his lips and he tries to fool people that he's like, drinking it. He's doing that sideways trick where it's perfect.
Oh, God.
And my older brother just goes wham, and like knocks it straight out. Just goes straight down his throat. And he stops a second, like he puts it down and he stops and he's fine. And all of a sudden, just starts falling. So yeah. That's what we do in our family. We drink our own piss. Apparently.
How much would it take for you to drink your own pee?
It depends how much
It's directly behind you.
pineapple I get. I don't know.
Say you're the tastiest man on earth.
The tastiest pee on earth. Well, then it would probably not much. I don't know. I'd probably do it under some.
could I funnel it
Thing.
straight past my taste buds, like into the gullet through a hose?
No.
All right, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I have a neighbor.
Let's see the milk.
Did you get two?
Okay, I do recognize this carton. I've definitely seen this.
All right. Can I get a Sharpie also? Okay, they're cold right now because, like I said, they sell them.
So these expire on the
says
21st
September
of
21st.
September.
All right. Oh, thank you.
That's crazy.
It says.
It's not even the 21st of August.
Well, it does say best if open by sell by date.
That's not that
Best
far
if
out, though.
open by then.
It's over a month.
Show the date on
Yeah,
the
I thought
top.
you said it was like 3 months.
That is an insane. That's milk. How does it last that long?
Okay, so this one I'm going to dry it off here on the front, and I'm going to write Extra Life 2017,
Yeah,
and that one is Extra Life 2018.
No.
Okay, here
perfect.
we go. You're watching it right here.
Let's get a lovely.
It's still kind of wet, so I'm going to wait because it's the Sharpie's wiping off.
Oh, okay.
So we'll wait. At the end of the episode, I'll write it on there. Just got to remind me about that. Could I get a paper towel or two also? That way I can dry it
You
off
know,
a bit?
the last two Extra Lives, I've chugged milk.
Oh, well, this is
I'm not
you're the
doing
one
it
who's
again.
doing it.
I'm not doing it again.
Should make Aaron chug milk. He's lactose intolerant, so it'll be a better show.
I think Michael
Yeah.
is too. For some reason, always chugs milk though.
Here, let me read this thing here.
Hey, it's TPG. What's
What's
up?
up, man? I want to remind everyone this episode of the Rooster Teeth podcast is brought to you by Casper. Extra.
So there's some poor guy that always gets like the one day. He's got one day to drink his milk
Yeah.
every time
I hope
because
he
he's so
really
slow.
likes
I bet
milk.
because everyone does that though. If people do it without even reading or
really
looking, the freshest stuff is probably at the front.
All right, that's Extra Life 2017.
Okay. You want to get a close up of that on the camera?
It's kind of hard to see. It's like kind of faded.
What are you gonna do? Just set it on the shelf back there?
Yeah, we'll set it one here and one over there.
When is Extra Life?
It's in November.
November 11th is this year.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Look at that.
I'm gonna try to come back to Extra Life this year. I'm not gonna do a Cheese Master late night thing. I'll probably come in the middle of the day and
We'll see.
have a respectful video game time.
Sure.
Oh man, I got into something this weekend. Speaking of video games, people have been talking about this forever. And here's 2018. Okay, people have been talking about this game forever, and I just missed it, and I finally got into it. I don't know if anyone here plays it. I started playing Stardew Valley.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I played that for a while.
Fuck. Like, I tried it once before, and I just really didn't grab me. I really didn't get into it. But man, this weekend, like, it's all I could think about. Like, I would fall asleep thinking about Stardew Valley. Then in the morning, my eyes would open and be like, okay, I'm going to do this.
Have you got to the bottom of the mines yet?
No, I'm on level 25 of the mines.
Oh, you got ways to go.
Yeah.
What kind of game is it?
You...
It's some dog shit.
A while ago, I was meeting up with a girl at a bar, and I go to this bar, and I'm there a little early, so I sit down, and I sit at this bar stool, and this other girl who I sat next to, when I sat down, she just looks at me like big eyes. I'm like, oh, is someone sitting here? And she was like, no, you can sit here. And then, so I sit down and I order a beer and I'm waiting. And then she starts like thumping my leg like this, but she's not looking at me. So she's faced away and just like thumping my leg. And I'm like, and I look over and there's this like old dude talking to her.
Oh.
And she was like, and I was like, oh, she wants me to like
Rescue.
Yeah. So
Rescue
I was
mission.
like, I'm like, oh, hey. And I'm like, act like we know each other, you know, and we're talking. And then this old dude's like, he's drunk. She's like, you know, we're talking. And she's like, help me, you know, just like,
oh God.
Yeah. so then he was like, so how do you guys know each other? Because he's really drunk. And I was like, we're engaged.
Wait, who said you said that?
Oh my God. And then she looks to the other side and she's like, help me.
No, I said, and he was like, prove it. Well, he didn't say prove it, but he was like, what do you mean? How do you know? Because I walked up, I was like, is anyone sitting here? And I didn't have a ring or anything. And we just had I had to come up with the whole backstory why we didn't believe in rings and stuff.
Why didn't you believe in rings?
Well, it was an anti-religious thing because we wanted to believe that like their love should not be bound by materials and it should be like open and it was an emotional connection, not a physical connection.
Help me.
He kept talking to her, and then the girl was like, she got kind of touchy
with you.
Yeah. So then she was like, she kept like put her arm around me, and then eventually she starts rubbing my cock.
What? What?
We're engaged, I promise.
It's because it was below your knee.
So then we're at this bar talking to this old dude and this girl, and she's just like and I'm like, what is going on? And she's like, we have to make it believable. I'm like,
what? That's what's making it believable?
He's gonna be looking at your cock. So who was sat next to you on the other side?
I don't know if anyone was. I might have been at the edge of the bar. I don't know. No one's over there. So she's rubbing my cock, and this old guy's getting really mad and jealous. And then my actual date walks up.
Oh no!
She's sitting next to you on the other side.
No, she's like, "What's going on?" And then I was like, "This is my fiance." Because I had to.
Oh man. I like that you were that early as well. That all of this stuff took place.
Was late. The other girl was late.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And I just went home after that.
How long after that did you break up with that girl? Oh my God. Well, I've never had a stranger rub my cock in a bar, so I feel like I'm not living.
Did you actually get to have a real date after the other one let go?
No. It was just awkward, and it's because I just left.
Well, you could have left with her though. I mean, at that point, the story's just whatever.
Yeah, we were talking about Chris's aloofness the other day, and because we were talking about this flight we took to Sydney together, and we were on the plane to Sydney, and the stewardess comes up, she has the meals, and she goes, "Chicken or fish?" And he goes, "Genuine, no irony. Well, what do you recommend?" Like
it's a sommelier with bottles of wine.
So she just stares at him and goes, "It's chicken or fish."
She's having none of it.
Oh my god!
Was that an attempt at flirting?
No,
You wanted a genuine recommendation
because I was like, all right,
What did
it's
you get?
airplane food. It's probably not the best. Which of the two is better?
What did you end up getting?
I don't know.
I think you got chicken.
I think probably chicken because I was like, there
was no dressing.
Fish probably isn't a good idea on an airplane.
Yeah.
Why not? Smell?
Yeah, just I don't know, like something about fish. It's like it's the opposite of air. Like no. A fish. Okay, you're in an airplane flying in the air. A fish is below sea water. Like it's the furthest thing away from being in the air. At least
Chicken is technically closer.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Just by pure sea level numbers. Unless it's a mountain lake or something, and then not so much.
Yeah.
So you don't like to eat stuff sourced far from your location?
Well, especially seafood. I mean, think about seafood. All right, you're at an ocean front.
Yeah.
You're gonna order seafood because it's like presumably fresher because you're near the ocean. If you're in the middle of like, I don't know,
The sky.
or like a landlocked state, you're not gonna order the seafood.
Well, yeah, but it's 2017 and technology is good enough to keep
milk.
Yeah, milk is good. We're going to be drinking that next year.
like the best sushi I've had is in Austin.
No,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Uchi.
that's pretty good.
By the time I was in we were at one of our screenings for Red vs. Blue at the Lincoln Center, and we all went out to drink at that Irish bar.
Oh yeah, well my sister was there.
Yeah, Jane,
Yeah.
your sister was there.
Yeah.
And listen, can we?
No, I know, no.
All right.
No.
You-
Why would you even want to?
tell
Why would you even want to bring it up? I don't know why you would want to bring it up.
There's because it's not a true story.
Okay, but why-
it's not a true story. There's two stories that we tell, and here's a story that I told about how you and I met.
I don't
and
know.
you came to me
why
one day
you
and
would want
said,
to say that though. Why would you bring it up?
because I don't want you telling that
Everybody,
story
I don't
anymore.
tell it. I don't go around. I wasn't going to tell it here.
Okay.
but now you're going to bring it up. Now I have to tell it.
There's
You
a
brought
story.
it up, now
You
I
asked
have
me
to
to
tell
tell
it.
the story correctly, not tell it in
That's
the
not
funny
the
way.
real stuff. Okay,
And I stopped telling
that's
the story.
not the truth.
I stopped telling the story.
I didn't tell the story either. You brought it up just now. Why would I tell it? I said
How do
my
I tell
sister
your
said she
story?
was in New York. I can't mention my sister for the rest of my life.
Matt has a very good-looking sister.
Oh my God.
And when you're 21, 22 years old, your friends comment on that.
Yeah.
And I commented on how good-looking your sister was. So Matt tells the story for the next 25 years. He tells it this way. And Burnie came up to me and goes, "Yeah, man, your sister looks just like you. She's so fucking hot." Who would say those words? Who would say that? You embellish the story with this thing where it's
Why
like,
I wouldn't even think of that in the first place. Why would I make that up?
because she's your sister and you're mad.
But what am I mad about?
Because your friend is going, "God, your sister's hot, dude. What's going on?"
Oh my God.
Jane's lovely, by the way.
Anyway, Burnie and I used to date.
Primarily.
I played a lot of wind instruments. Yeah.
So Matt had this talent we discovered in college that Matt can blow out a match from an extraordinarily long distance. Like they'll do a test where you can blow it out at basically arm's length.
Right.
And some people can't do it. Matt could do it from, I mean, we got to play like
from
20,
across the room.
25 feet away and you could blow a match out. From
Right.
it. You want to try this?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm set. You're
spit
setting
on
me up
me.
for failure. There's no. I might. It might just be like. I don't think there's any way I can do it.
It's been a while since you tried it.
Because I'm not.
Can I do it over here?
Yeah.
Is that a good distance?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, we're going to try this. And then we got to wrap this up. All right, here. Match is lit.
Okay.
I'm going to hold it up.
It's more about like the precision than the actual wind. I think. Like it breathe from the diaphragm.
I got to match.
Oh, I did it. I did it.
Match
I did it.
You've gotten crafty in your old age, Matt. All right, you ready?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna light this. I'm gonna hurt myself. All
right,
right,
let's see if I
we're
can
gonna
do
set off a smoke alarm here. Close.
Oh.
Go again. He's lost it.
Can't do it anymore.
See how that guy did it? It was right there. No problem. But you used to be able to do it 25 foot. You gotta work on it, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta work on it. If you don't work on those skills, they
that's sad.
atrophy.
That was like, oh man.
But that was like 10 feet away.
Yeah, but
Ish.
yeah, ish. A lot of ish in that.
So
Oh,
I think we've talked about that before. We had people send us a bunch of clips of them doing it from as far away as they could. So
Yeah.
I'm curious, like if anyone has any video clips.
It's really
of them.
about the aim more so, I think, than
So your
if you're-
aim's
if you're-
off?
My aim's off. I think if you're good at flute, probably you're better at it than other wind.
Why?
Well, just because it like being able to direct the stream of air.
Like a hair into the thing?
Yeah.
What's that thing called?
The fluff.
The thing. It's like
called the fluff.
there's no reed that goes in there. It's just like a hole, right? It's like a whistle.